Well, I think there's some biology instead of chemistry to this one, and I think sometimes we're just not on the same wavelength in this team. We talk about speaking and acting with one mind, and I'm not sure we all have that commitment to being able to get there in one mind. And I don't think it's out of lack of want. I think it's lack of ability at some point. And so that's been one of our difficult things going through the year. Now we're coming up to the spell where we're really supposed to know how to do everything. And we're still kind of reviewing what we have to do to get to this spot.
So in other words, are your words penetrating the earwax enough this year?
Well, I don't think that's part of it. I just think there's a lot of more, a lot of what I do is about parameters. There's a parameter of what we like to do, and then there's a lot of freedom inside of that parameter. And people want cut and dried answers all the time. This is an offense that reacts out of defense, so you read the defense. And so those reactive points have to be simultaneous with a group of 5 guys. And as the defense plays, so you run your offense. And instead of having a call, you have a reactive quality to your game. And this has been the strength of our game really over the years. And this team still has some issues and it's still developing. I told them the school's still out on them that way.
With that lacking ability you outlined, is there a way a team compensates for that?
Yeah, you give the ball to Kobe and run a high screen roll.
I mean, some would say that there's not. Did they understand that last year? I mean, because the team's not all that different. I mean, we know there's a guy with blonde hair who's different, but there's always issues on a team. Guys that are really intuit the game, and guys that have to have hang by the numbers action. But last year they got sick. They figured it out, and they were there, and more there defensively than even offensively.
Do those decisions become? We talked after the Portland game about what they were doing, cutting Kobe off the floor and denying the ball, and Sefolosha can do a lot of those same things. Is that a point of emphasis, I guess, going through this series? What you were talking about?
That's not a point of emphasis as much as what we do that creates the other things in our game. If people overplay, if they compensate, how we react to it. It isn't anything specifically about Kobe. It's about the movement of the ball and the players.